Okay. So the Go Giver basically explains about the idea of providing value, how you can earn sort of value if you provide value to others. It's about a business idea, and the very main thing of it is actually value. How you can provide someone with value, and he or she, they will return to you value which you do not expect from them. So you are not supposed to expect value from them. There are five things which I really want to talk about on this topic. And the first one being value is basically you have to provide someone with something that is really important, that is valuable, that is worthy of attention. For example, if I've got friends, I would provide them with time. I would give them my shoulder to rely on, and maybe I'll talk to them and go hang out with them sometime, listen to their stories and stuff. So providing value is really really important. So the first rule of this book is actually about value. Value stands for basically you just have to provide the value for the next person. Now if we take this from a business perspective, then we can think of it like it's not so much feasible, but it does make an impact and a good impact. So if you provide value to your clients or your customers, they are gonna come back. Yeah, it's more likely they are gonna come back because it really is more valuable to them. You like you are valuable to them, and no other one is more valuable than you because you provide them more value at less price. You have to basically provide more and more value, more and more worth, more and more important things that you can give to that you can cater to the public, and in return you expect nothing but what the very low price of your already own business is. So the first thing is value. So I guess you get it what the idea behind value is. You provide value, you provide next person with important real life uh, something that is really really important. Or to put this in a very simple perspective, you help someone. It's not like helping all the time. You help someone very consciously, very repeatedly, very sort of providing like they are gonna feel that you are important, you are meaningful to them, you are gonna be separated from their other friend list because you are sort of important to them. Yeah. So second thing, income determinates. Second thing is basically about income and how you are going to earn. So basically what I think and what no, it doesn't matter what I think. The book says that the amount of income that you are going to earn is directly proportional to how much people you cater and how you cater them. I'm gonna repeat it. The amount of income directly depends on how much people you cater and how you cater them. So you have to cater them very nicely, and you have to cater a lot of people. You have to provide value to a lot of people. That is what it says. And you don't have to expect anything in return. But knowing this in mind, you have to understand that you also have some expectations. Like you are needy, but you are less needy. You have to be very very aware of that situation, that you have to be aware that you gonna get some income from this source. Like not really you are expecting a really good wealth, but you are gonna expect a very low amount. Like yeah, be open to receiving, that's the thing. So yeah, the third thing is law of influence. Influencing people, well basically if you provide value to people, you're gonna influence people, ain't it? So the more you provide people with value, the more you're gonna talk to people, and the more you're gonna get connections and get network. And once you get meaningful connections, you're gonna influence a lot of people. You're gonna connect the dots, and you're gonna create a whole new business out of it, maybe something other thing out of it, maybe a support group, or maybe anything that is beneficial for you or your society or anything. So law of influence is basically you and this whole situation where you are providing value, the other person and all of the other person or all of the other people which you are providing to has to be really assured by the quality of you providing value. Like the amount of people you gonna provide value to are gonna be your meaningful connections, which later on will give you how much influence you will have. For example, if I take an example, for example, I work in a firm. I got a call of my friend that there's this certain case and I am the best one around to deal with it. Now I am providing values to some other person, and for example saying to him that maybe you should talk to them because he is more good at this sort of things and he's gonna handle the case more nicely. So that person to which I'm pointing right now will sort of respond to you in terms of value. You just don't expect it to return, expect it to come, sorry, but you do provide them so as they will provide you with income, a very low sort of income. And income, I'm not talking about money specifically, I'm talking about value. You provide value to get value. Now the thing is, you do not expect how much value you are gonna get by certain people. In this case, when I provide value to that person, now that person will surely think of me and be more valuable in my connections, because he will think that yeah, this person is important, this person helped me, this person could have done the gig by himself but he didn't do it. Why? Because he thought I am the better one for it. Like, he prioritized me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fourth thing, you gotta have your authenticity. Now one thing in this whole the Go Giver book, value is something that is really important and it is really mainstream in this book. So what authenticity means is you do not have to forget about yourself, you have to prioritize yourself, then only you will have to provide value to others. You cannot provide value to them first and provide to yourself later. You have to provide value to yourself the first. Yeah, like you are the sole priority of yours, no one other people are gonna come later, so you wanna provide them value much later on. So be authentic, be real. You don't have to be buttering every one of the people or every, like, any one of them, but like, just be honest what really you feel like about their, maybe about their work, about their art, about their situation and stuff. Just don't give them compliments, you don't have to give them compliments in order to achieve their trust. You have to provide them with value, honest value. You have to give them some really important asset sort of thing that's gonna grow in the future, and you're gonna make a whole lot of different things out of it. So fourth thing is authenticity, and fifth is the last thing, and it is receptivity. Now receptivity is basically when you provide value to someone, you are not supposed to expect something from them in return, but you are also receptive at the same time. Like, you do not have to be like, no, if I provided you with that, if you're returning me something, I won't take it. No, I won't take it. I will provide value for good deeds or for whatever, I don't know. And that does not work that way. Like, if you provide value to them and you do not expect anything in return, you also have to be receptive. You have to be receptive in sense that if someone is giving you something back, you are not saying no to them. You are gonna accept it. You just don't expect something special from them. I guess these were the best word to explain what I really meant by the topic, and that is it. That is really what the book says. It talks about value, income determinants, law of influence, authenticity, and receptivity.